Good morning, Las Vegas, North Las Vegas, Summerlin, Henderson, and yes, all the surrounding communities. And this is your Insurance Connection. I'm your host, Donald Marquez. Happy Tuesday, everybody. It's a beautiful day outside. It's a little chilly, but you know what? Put that overcoat on and that scarf and a hat on your head, and you'll be just fine. Welcome to the show. This is your Insurance Connection. I'm an insurance agent with a whole lot of years of experience offering you valuable information on how to save money on your auto insurance, homeowners insurance, and yes, always we're going to talk about life insurance. Happy Tuesday, everybody. Happy Tuesday. And I want to thank all the customers that came in last week. I worked 6 days last week. I don't mind doing that for you because I'm helping you and you're helping me. So thank you. I just want to say thank you to the community for your positive response, for your encouragement, and also for your curiosity on the current insurance that you have. I mean, because what I'm getting is people coming in with their life insurance, and they want to know what's the difference between term and the permanent insurance. Now, stay tuned because this is real important. A lot of you out there in your ages, let's say the mid-50s, with this term insurance policy, okay? You have a term insurance policy that will expire on you. Term insurance is temporary insurance. It is not a permanent life insurance policy. What's the difference between term insurance and a permanent insurance policy? That's what we're going to talk about today, and we're going to talk about the autos too, because I have some really exciting news about the auto insurance. The rates are going down, and people are calling me, and I'm giving them some really good auto insurance quotes, and the rates are much better with better coverages. So stay tuned. Don't keep it locked right here on Power 88. But right now, we're going to talk about the difference between term insurance and permanent insurance. What's the difference? Now, term insurance is when you get a lot of insurance for low cost. Now, you will take probably medicals for that, blood, urine, and take those body fluids, and also height, weight. And they're going to look at your doctor's report and all that. You know, they're going to do a full examination on you to make sure you are insurable, okay? So if you're looking for that low-cost term insurance policy because you just bought a home and let's say in your mid-30s, that's fine. You get out and get you a 30-year term insurance policy. I can help you with that to cover the mortgage and also the kids, to send them to college, or, you know, just to take care of that financial burden. Now, however, if you're approaching 60s, 70s, and even in your 80s, and you still have a term insurance policy, there is all in likelihood that you will outlive your term insurance policy. All right, now, let's say you're in your early 60s, and you have a 10-year term insurance policy. You live to be 70, all right, 70-something, young 70, and now your term insurance policy has expired. Now, what you could have taken advantage of, let's say you're 61, 62 years old, you could have taken advantage of that 10-year span of getting a permanent insurance policy. Let's say, for instance, for a term insurance policy, and you're in the age 62, someone sells you a term insurance policy at age 62. Why they would do that, I don't know, but you're in your young 60s, and they sell you a term insurance for 10 or 15 years, you outlive the term insurance policy. Now you're looking for a policy in your mid-70s, all right? You're looking for a life insurance policy in your mid-70s because you've outlived that term insurance policy. Yes, a lot of these term insurance policies will take you to age 100 or whatever the number may be, or 90, 95, or 100. However, every single year after that policy expires, it goes up on the rates every single year on your anniversary. You must understand how this works. All of a sudden now you're used to paying a lower rate for life insurance, let's say $50 a month. Now when that policy expires, you're probably over $300 a month. And then the following year after that, you're over $450 a month. I'm just saying on the average. Take advantage of your age, your current health. Now this is what you can do. You can get you a permanent life insurance policy, a whole life, or a universal life insurance policy. And the difference is between the two, they bill cash value. They both bill cash value. The universal life is a lot more insurance, okay? You can get a lot more insurance. Usually the whole life will cap off at the max around about $50,000 for a whole life. Both of them are permanent policies. They will last you for a lifetime. You won't outlive these policies in most cases, okay? Unless you live to be 121 or 122 years old. Because a lot of times these permanent insurance policies can take you up to age 121. So more than likely you will not outlive the policy. Unless you're just truly blessed with some good genes, some longevity genes. But we haven't seen it happen yet. So now, the difference between the whole life and the universal life, the whole life will expire. Well, it'll take you up to $50,000 in coverage. The universal life insurance, you can get you a $5 million policy if you want it and want to, if you qualify for it and you can afford to make that payment. The whole life policy for my seniors out there is something to get you buried, final expense life insurance, very small qualifications. They will be questions asked. Don't ever buy a policy where there's no question asked, no physical, nothing at all. You just sign the dotted line and you send it in the mail, or you buy it by way of the internet. That's the wrong way to buy life insurance. All right? It's just like, would you work on your car if you don't know what you're doing? You can follow the instructions, but you just tinkering along, and eventually you're gonna have to go to the mechanic and say, hey, I try to fix my car myself, but I just can't get it quite working the way it's supposed to work. Okay, same thing with life insurance. Now, you can dibble and dab on the internet, or you can dibble and dab with this information you receive in the mail by very well-known companies, but you must understand what you're purchasing. All right? All life insurance policies are not always equal. Now, with a term insurance policy, like I said, if you're in your early 60s and you buy a term, and you keep term for that 10 or 15-year period, and now you're buying life insurance in your mid-70s, you could have taken advantage of that permanent life insurance policy that builds cash value, by the way, money you can borrow against. Term, you cannot borrow against term, all right? Another thing, another feature that it has in a universal life insurance policy or a whole life policy, and most of these are in whole life policy, it's called reduced paid up insurance. Now, what is that? Reduced paid up insurance. That means after having a policy for a few years, okay, and if for whatever reason you switch jobs and you just can't financially make that monthly premium on your life insurance, the policy will pay for itself because now you have cash value in it. A term insurance policy won't have it in it, okay? So, again, I'm talking to my 60-year-olds plus, all right? Because some of you are coming to me, which I do appreciate you coming to me. Don't get me wrong. I do appreciate it. But you have these term policies that's getting ready to expire. What I'm saying to you is if you are in your early 60s or mid 50s, do not buy term insurance unless you're trying to protect a mortgage. I can understand that. All right. Buy you a permanent life insurance policy. That way, that avoid having to be 75 years old trying to buy life insurance. Okay. Avoid that, because your term policy expired. Now, if you are in your 70s and you need that permanent insurance, I can take care of you. I can take care of you up to age 85. All right. If you're 86, I can't help you. But I can write you a policy between 1 and 85 years young. Okay. I'm on Facebook Live if you want to check me out. My name is Donald Marquez. You're tuned into Your Insurance Connection every here at Tuesday on KCP 88.1. My contact phone number is 702-236-2624, 702-236-2624. Give me a call. Let's make a book in an appointment. Come in. Let's talk about your life insurance. Let's talk about your auto insurance. Let's get you prepared. Let's not wait till the first of the year. Well, I'll do it after the first of the year. Why? What's the point? You may be a little older after the first of the year because we base your life insurance on your current age and your current health, period. You dictate the price. And I can go all over the place. You tell me what you can afford, and I can get as much as insurance that I can get you for what you can afford. Now, if you come to me and say, I can only afford $70 a month, we're going to find you something for $70 a month. I could do that. All right? I could do that. Just give me a call at 702-236-2624. Now, these are averages. I'm not saying prices, depending on your age and your health. Because all of a sudden now you're waiting for whatever reason you're waiting for, I don't know, maybe somebody to shake you and tell you need to get some life insurance because we have no way to bury you, dad, mom, granddad, grandmother. These young kids out there, I don't know what y'all doing to yourselves out there, but good gracious, what I see at the funeral homes it just really breaks my heart. You know, these young kids are just destroying each other for no reason other than some silliness. We need to stop it. We really do. You know, we really need to stop that. I want to see you be around for a long time. Everybody, you know, protect your family, protect yourself, because it's a burden on the family. A family called me the other day. They had no money. They heard me on the radio, and they just wanted to say, you know, we've heard you on the radio for the last 2 years. We didn't do anything. We lost a loved one, and now we're faced with paying a $18,000 funeral bill that we don't have the money to do it. What can we do? I just didn't know what to say to them. I really didn't. I mean, go fund me or go help me, or I just, you know, really feel bad for them. Maybe you can have a yard sale, or maybe you can sell one of your cars, or take a loan against your house. It was devastating to the family. Okay, it was devastating to the family with no finances. You know, their parent worked all their life, their entire life, with no savings, no life insurance, and now the family has to find a way to come up with $18,000 because their loved one wants to be transported to a different state to be buried. Okay? And that's why it's costing so much money, $18,000. And I just don't know what to tell them. I just felt really bad for them. But now they're out there trying to hustle, trying to get the money together to bury their loved one during the holiday season. I had a Serenity a funeral home on the show 2 weeks ago, and they was talking about this part of the season, for whatever reason, is their busy season. You know, is their busy season, and people get a little depression, and for whatever reason, we lose our loved ones during this period. But you know, if you have lost a loved one, you know, give Serenity a call. They're located right on Cheyenne, you know, African American owned funeral home. They do a fantastic job over there. Andre Senior and Andre Junior, they're there to help you. Give them a call and tell them you heard it on Your Insurance Connection. Don Marquez referred you. Just tell them, you know, give them a heads up. Say, you know, I heard Donald on the radio talking about Serenity. You know, we got to support each other more now than ever. We really do. We really have to look out for each other, because if we don't do it, no one else will. Okay, and the programs out there for help me to have a better life. You got to help yourself. But anyway, we're talking about term insurance versus whole life insurance. And also universal life insurance. Again, the universal life insurance policy will give you more permanent insurance. So if you need more than $50,000 worth of life insurance, then we're going to look at a universal life insurance. Now, the qualifications are a little bit more for universal life. It may have to take body fluids, height, weight, doctor's report. That's what we call a full insurance exam. We're going to do the full exam. Doesn't cost you anything. It doesn't. For the exams, for the qualifications, only thing it's going to cost you is that first month's premium. That's it. And then we do the rest. We get you insured. You know, you can just at ease once you get that insurance policy, that life insurance policy, to protect yourself and your family. And you said it's a gift of love. It really is. And another thing, too, listeners, if you have a life insurance policy, a current life insurance policy, and you want it reviewed, bring it in to me. Let's book an appointment first by calling me at 702-236-2624, 702-236-2624. I'm going to say it again, 702-236-2624. I'm located at 2300 West Sahara. I'm in the U.S. Bank building. I'm on the 8th floor. And yes, I'm the only Donald Marquez on the 8th floor at the U.S. Bank building. But I do work by appointment only. Some of you just happen to show up. But I'm with other customers. So I do work by appointment. So call me at 702-236-2624. Book an appointment today. I have openings this week. We want to get this done before Christmas. So you can tell your family, listen, I've taken care of this. I love all of you, because I don't want you to be burdened with the cost of burying me with no money. Okay, with no money. No one's going to throw you in a dumpster. No one's going to bury you in the backyard. You know, that's not going to happen. That's not going to happen. And if you want to be cremated too, I can understand that. That's a lower cost way to have your services taken care of. However, you know, if you want a ceremony with the limousines and, you know, the Thunderbirds flying overhead and the marching band, all that's going to cost money. But if you just want something really, really simple, you know, that's going to be the lowest cost possible. And sometimes these families And I hated to tell a family the other day when they called me and asked me about